I hope you're well. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, literally. I'm sure that you are in the middle of a heat wave wherever you are, because I hear it's all over. I'm in Austin, Texas, so it has been triple digits, and I'm gonna give you a garden update because my garden was really thriving in the, like, right in the beginning of summer. And then all of a sudden, everything just got very dry and brittle and not too pretty. But I did go to Callaway's nursery this past weekend, and I picked up some pentas and some little mini vincas and some other vincas, and I put them in a pot together. So I will definitely share that with you. And just some fun things around here that I'm loving, that I'm enjoying, that maybe you're new. And I have a recipe I want to try with you. It is a bundt cake made with evaporated milk, I think. Let me see. It's condensed milk. So I'll share the recipe. It's another YouTube. She has some amazing recipes, and I'll put the link to her channel and the recipe that I'm using in the description box, so you can try it if you want. I am cutting the recipe in half, so I will be showing you that later in this video, and see what nature brings us. I do think I have a little cardinal nest. I'll give you a peek in on that because the cardinals have actually fled the nest. I was watching out the window and I saw a cardinal eating an egg, and so I got some video of that. They do it for calcium, and I have a lot of baby cardinals all over. Let me know if you have a lot of cardinals also. So let's just go ahead and get started, and I hope you enjoy this video. Here's the recipe. The video is Monza Queen, and this is her condensed milk bundt cake. And I did half of the recipe. Here are the ingredients. It's not a lot, but there is 2 sticks of butter. Again, I half the recipe, so I'm gonna have 2 sticks of butter. She called for salted, but if they're not salted, you can add a pinch of salt. Thanks to the 100 degrees weather, I have the butter outside for a minute and it'll get soft, so I can put it here. And 1 cup of sugar, 3 egg yolks, 1½ cup of flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 7 ounces of condensed milk, and 3 egg whites, so I need to separate the eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and lemon, and put a little bit of lemon. So that's the ingredients, and I'm gonna bake it in here. So I'm gonna butter it with the butter to grease the pan, and she says bake it for 60 to 90 minutes, and I'm only doing half the recipe, so I do feel 60 would probably be maximum. I'll let you know. So let's go ahead and get started. There we go. Alright, if you're like me and forget to take the butter out to soften it, just put it outside on the table, and in a few minutes it's melted. It's hot out there. So we're going to put the 2 sticks of butter in here to cream with the sugar. 1. And 2. These are not salted, so I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. All right, 2. So I just preheated the oven to 325. I'm gonna add 1 cup of sugar, and we'll cream that together. one yolk at a time. So next is the flour, and it calls for 1.5 cup flour and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So do that. And whip the egg whites and then add them in. Okay, ready to add that in. Get it going. Now ready to pour this beautiful batter in. My favorite part. So while that's baking, I'm going to go ahead and show you around in my house some of the house plants I have, and I think I'll wrap it up at that. I hope you've enjoyed this video so far. Stick around, because when I pull that cake out of the oven, I will show it to you. And also I have some fresh strawberries that I purchased. We just got a Brookshire Brothers that opened up near me, and their strawberries were $2.50 a pack, and they were so beautiful. So I have fresh sliced strawberries that I'm gonna put on top of the pound cake, and it is gonna be so delicious. The only thing I don't have is whipped cream, but that's okay. It will not need it. This cake is gonna be so sweet with that milk and sugar, so not healthy, but with the lemon and the vanilla, it's such a light, like summery treat, and I love that. And I love strawberries. So let me know if you try it, and I'm gonna tag Monza Queen, and I'm gonna put her video showing you how she makes it in this description, because she gets the credit. It's her recipe. We just get to enjoy it. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Make sure to subscribe and like and share. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Say bye bye. You waiting for the cake? You love me? Say I love you. Since a lot of my plants and flowers outside are not doing so well, I am definitely loving being inside. I wanted to show you the roots on this. My sweet potato vine, it was a hanging basket, and these fell off. So I put them in water, and the roots are just beautiful. I love propagating. I love just having them all over, and I thrifted this beautiful cup. I'm also loving this plant and the new growth coming out right here. It's just so gorgeous. So my mom gave me this begonia plant. I had it outside, but I decided to bring it in so I could enjoy it in my office, and it's thriving. Just love this one. And can we just love this sweet potato vine? I found this one at a nursery that's near my house, and I fell in love with it because it was so big, so long and full. This is where I got the clipping from that I propagated. And then I also have this beautiful ivy right here that I recently purchased. So I'm loving this too. I also like to get creative, and I use these different shells, and I put an orchid in there. And then coming into my other office, I have a beautiful shelf that we put up, and I am loving the plants on here as well. I'm really loving the hanging plants, as you can tell, and the new growth, my ZZ plant, and another little one that's going to hang. And this one's doing very well. Unfortunately, my string of pearls did not make it, but I didn't have a lot of expectations. And then also I'm loving this one too. So these are all pretty new plants, but I'm so excited to show you this one right here. I finally found a eucalyptus plant, a live eucalyptus plant. So I planted it in this little pot, and I have it here for the sun. It smells so good and fresh. This little one's so cute as well. Let me bring it in the sun and show you. Some new growth. Sorry, the lighting is kind of, there we go. It's a little bit better. You can see it. And a little orchid right there. So I'm loving having all the green inside while it's pretty dry out there. How about some Malabar spinach in the house? This stuff comes up everywhere. So I decided to just plant a few inside, and I can just pick the leaves as I want them. And a beautiful thrifted painting I wanted to show you. So summery. I have a few big ones here just to give me a little privacy, and they're liking the light, so they're thriving as well. So that's it. I thought I'd give you a little house tour of some of the plants. I think I'll take you outside now and show you some of the beautiful flowers I just got at Callaway's. Oops, almost forgot. She wanted to show you her beautiful flower. I don't know if you call it a flower, but these remind me of when I was young at the post office. They would have these outside if you donated. It's beautiful. It's like a heart. Zeke, ready to go outside? Let's go show them our plants. Come on. Let's go show them the pretty flowers. Ooh, stretch, yoga. Let's go. What, you ready to go in? Does it smell yummy? Mm.